I just reminder to raise your hands. This is Jared's fourth availability since Game 3.
Can't wait to hear all these questions.
All right, we're going to start with make them good, Jesse.
I guess I'll ask you the same thing that I did after Game 1. How is Ross feeling? We haven't seen him on the ice here since that injury.
He's doing better. Yep, still not there yet though, but he's obviously getting better every day, but he's got a little bit of time yet, I think.
Go ahead, Ryan.
You're planning with sticking with the same lineup composition of players?
Yes.
Colleen?
You had said that kind of the problem is some guys have been quiet, some guys have kind of come back around. And how, as a coach, how do you get that everybody on the same page? How do you kind of work on getting everybody?
Well, they're all on the same page. I just think that, some guys have played better in certain games than others, and we're playing a team like the Dallas Stars, and we need everyone sort of firing on all cylinders. So that it's just conversations with those guys and seeing, talking to them about what they're feeling on the ice and trying to give them any sort of tactical or positional advantage that we can get that might be able to help them out a little bit if we're noticing some tendencies in their game.
Sean?
Jared, how have you felt about Brock's series so far, and what more would you like to see from him going forward?
So a little bit quiet at the start of the series, but I thought he played a really good game at home the other night. I think if he comes back out and plays the way he did the other night at home, then that's a pretty good game from him. And part of that line's responsibility is to help produce, right? So as long as they're getting those chances, that can be really helpful and beneficial to our team. So, but I'm pretty happy with the way they played Game 3, and hopefully they just ramp it up from there.
Evan and Pierre.
I know in the regular season you like to look at 10-game increments, especially with analytics. Do you have to change kind of how you view analytics in a shorter series where every game is more do or die?
Yeah, we would go game by game, every single game, break down some of the things, because we'll have tactical keys on what we want to see, what we think the keys are to beating Dallas, and we'll study those analytics amongst others, and then we'll also have a series running total.
Jared, you look around the other series, 11 goals last night in Edmonton, lots of goals in Montreal. This series feels like every 5 inches of ice is a war. What do you attribute that to? Because there's obviously a lot of talent in both lineups.
Yeah, well, and two of the highest scoring teams in regular season too, I think, so, or top group of highest scoring teams, but also two teams that are very capable and have been good defenders, especially second half of the year. So I think it's just desperation to win, and you got to check the right way. Otherwise, because you give Dallas a handful of chances, they're going to score a handful of goals, right? So we have to be sharp in that regard. I've liked the defending. I said the other night I thought Game 3 was our best, and there obviously makes it hard to find ice. With they come at you hard and with numbers, and they're physical, and they've got really capable defenders. So that's what it is. It's fighting for those opportunities, and then, like I touched on yesterday, when you get them, you got to capitalize on. And we haven't done a great job of that through 3 games of the series.
Finish with Jesse.
We've asked you a ton about Gabe over the last 3 years and even here in the last couple months, but are these the moments where it's really nice to have him back in that room?
I think every moment is a good time to have him back in the room. That's how highly I think of him, and as a leader and a player with our team. So, it certainly helps the more guys that you have available for you, the better you're going to be, and he's certainly a big part of it.
Thanks, Jared.
All right, thanks.
What's the message after you guys have pushed the pace for most of this series, you've held the lead for most of this series, but you find yourself down 2-1. What's the message in the room here tonight?
Pretty plain and simple. Let's go and play our best game in the series. We've done a lot of good things, small margin for error, as we know, and it's a fine balance of sticking with it, doing the things we have been doing to kind of control some of the games, but also we need a little bit more, especially come offensive zone. I think there are some areas where we can continue to get better and exploit some of them some of what we see as their weaknesses defensively, and comes down to execution a lot of it. So message would be to stick with it and continue to push the pace, continue to put pucks in bodies at Ottinger and make a tough one.
How much do you guys focus on the stuff that you've done well, and that maybe you just need to tweak some screws, tighten some screws here and there, and how much do you focus on, hey, here's your areas where we really need to be better?
It's a little bit of both, for sure. I mean, you know, we've played well. We haven't played our best, you know, and we're going to start needing more from just about everybody. So a lot of it is sticking with it, and a lot of this, on the same time, we need a little bit more, and execution, we need to be a little bit more desperate offensively, and like I said, make it harder on Ottinger. I felt like last game he was seeing a lot of pucks, not as much chaos in front of the net as I would like to see. So continue to explore that tonight.
How can you lean on past experiences being in a position of pressure to stabilize this one?
Yeah, I mean, I think pressure is a privilege, right? Like it's a 2-1 series, and you know, you win a hockey game, it's a tie series for both teams. So it's as simple as that. It's not about overanalyzing anything and not taking it too lightly. It's, you know, it's a fine balance. And for us, I think we have enough experience in here to continue to just play our game, stick with it, continue to come to the rink with a good mindset, and attack this one tonight. Home ice and a great building, amazing atmosphere. Take advantage of it. You know, they're a good hockey team, so are we.
You said you guys haven't played your best in this series. Is there a point in the series, whether that's a moment, half a period, a full period, where you feel like the team has played close to the best?
Yeah, I mean, I think you look at game one for sure. The first 2 periods of game 2 were great. Last game, I think we are doing a good job defensively, and I think we'll continue to do that. Kind of limiting some of their scoring chances to, you know, the power play and the odd chances here and there, which they're a good team. They're going to create. We know that. But so defensively, we're doing a lot of good things. I think offensively, there's a little bit more for us, and we'll continue working on it.
How have you seen Kim McCarr continue to grow as a leader?
I mean, I think that's just who he is. I don't think he's doing anything out of the ordinary for him to force things or do something that he's not. That's not genuine to him, and it's just who he is. It's just what he's made out of. He's going to let his play dictate, lead by example, continue to say and do the right things, and not surprised by it. You know, you could see that from day one when he came in here. So he continues to lead our team from the back end, and that's important.
Thanks so much, Gabe.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
They fouled us in such a force, creates a lot of space and opportunities for themselves. As a line, it would be nice to know more offense and bear down those chances to be a bigger difference.
You guys view the series because you just played for 62 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, you take the positives and clean up a couple of mistakes, and we are where we are. As much as you'd like to say you'd like to be in a different spot, have it reversed. The sole focus is going out there and continue to push and be better. And like I said, I had that belief that we could have a few more guys, myself, get involved and be a difference, and even it up and then go from there.
It's been a tight series. Is that how you thought it might go?
Yeah, I think everyone. It doesn't matter who you play in playoffs. You know it's going to be tight. Space is tight. Teams lock it down. And yeah, it's a deep team. Big defenders, defend well, move well. A lot of skill up front. So it was going to be a tough matchup. We played them a little bit. The one game in the regular season, it was tough. So yeah, it's kind of what we expected, but you just have to find a way to keep pushing and unlock a little bit more.
Sorry if you already answered this.
Yeah, I think you gotta just.
Face is fine, yeah. It looks not good, but it'll be all right. Just an unfortunate part of the game.
This feels different to you than like a normal when you were Islanders, like new team, unsure what's going to happen this summer. Like does this playoff feel any different than, or does this feel like a normal playoff to you?
I think it feels like a normal playoff. I think the outside, the summer and contract stuff isn't something that you're worried about. It's worried about winning this and playing. So and trying to be a difference here. And it's been a great place to play, and everyone knew this was going to be a tight checking, hard-fought series, and two top teams in the West. So that's the sole focus. basically tonight, just worry about game 4.
You've had a couple days to look at the tape. What do you think went wrong with what can go better tonight?
I mean, I think it's the same thing. We had a couple looks, couple shots that get blocked, and that can end up being the difference. So one of those things, obviously a different conversation. And know that the next time we have an opportunity, that the guys are going to go out there with the skill that they have to get the job done.
Improving in these areas. Thanks,